I'm Elisabeth. I come from Austria.
Yes.
I work for Volkshochschulen,
Yes.
actually for the umbrella organization,
Yes.
Verband Österreichischer Volkshochschulen, which is in Austria, in Vienna.
What made you want to come to this conference?
Well, especially this international aspect of it, the networking here. There's so many different countries. It's not just EA members, which I knew already, or some of them,
Yes.
but the global effect of the whole thing was really thrilling to me. And I think it's so important for us and for the rest of the world to do really good networking, to advocate adult learning and to make it sort of really an important issue for, like Dr. Richardson said, for the
Wilkinson, yeah.
for the equality of the world and also for sustainability. I think it's so essential and we should really be aware of this fact.
It's a very rich program with a number of seminars. I have problems to choose from them. How do you manage to make a selection?
Yeah, it was just really difficult for me, and I noticed when I chose the seminars in the first place, I chose completely different seminars, and afterwards I wondered why did I choose these, but then in the end all of them are so good, so it's really hard to select, and in the end I think each of them is worth going there, and you lose the others. That's always, you always have to make a choice, and that's difficult.
Yeah.
But still, I think the most important thing is to be here, to talk to people, to get in contact, and to get some new ideas for your work in the local community.
Was there any aha moment for you so far in the conference? Something that really made you think or realize something, come to a kind of insight?
Well, in many cases I think there is things you know already, but if other people stress them again, this is so essential because you don't feel alone. You think, oh yeah, right, I knew this in the back of my head. But if someone underlines it with figures and says, oh, well, there is something, really some data to this, like in this speech in the morning when he said, okay, the inequality is such an important factor. I thought, yeah, right, I knew this before, but to see this in these figures, that's great. Or another thing intellectual work. It's not just the mind working, but it's these networking within, the body and the mind and emotions and other elements. It's so important. So I think that's just elements and little bits and pieces put together, and you get a bigger picture. And that's great.
Thank you.